Today we're going to have updates from the studio, but not in the studio. I'm going to talk to you from my sitting room, well, my dining room. There's a lot happened this week, and before I tell you anything, let's just look at the rain. This is my dining room, and I do a lot of work from here. This is my lovely table, and there's the studio outside, but look. Isn't that magical? So I'm going to talk about three things. I'm going to talk about Dad, the Zen Garden, and the portrait. Briefly, to begin with, my father is in a home and has end-stage dementia. I haven't seen him for 3 months. My brothers haven't. We can't because of the COVID rules. I got a call saying he's now on palliative care and I could come in for 1 hour and visit him. I went in to see him, and I'll show you how the visit went. It was beautiful and it was terrible. The first thing he did when I went up to him was hold my hand so tightly that after a while I had to prise his fingers off. But he wouldn't let them go, and I thought, what's this saying? Okay, so the visit was terrible and wonderful, and I'll show you how it went. This is what I'm wearing: a blue thing, an apron, and gloves. Apparently, I have this on back to front. Oh dear. Any umbrellas to lend today? Da 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 da. They may be small, they may be big. He will mend them all with what you call a thingamajig. Pitter patter patter, pitter patter patter, here comes the rain. Da 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 da. Oops. Do you remember you used to call thunder bubbets when you were a little boy? And I think you got into trouble at when you were about 6 or 7 by leaning out of your grandmother's pebble-dashed window and picking off stones and chucking them at people passing by below and then hiding, so nobody knew who was throwing all these little bits of stone and pebble dash. And you got into a lot of trouble one day when a lady with a large hat came and complained. But you didn't get into much trouble because I'd imagine that Gaga thought it was quite funny herself. Oh, Dad, your face is cold. What are your legs like? Oh, darling, yes, look. Look, bless you. Bless you. Oh, yes. Your feet are very cold, Dad. Where is your other foot? This is tone, Dad. It's all right. I'm looking at your feet. Yes, darling, Dad. Yes. That looks like circulation. Let's find both your feet and do a spot of healing. Ah, yes, there they are. After coming out of the visit, the staff said that it was COVID rules, that there would be no more visits. So in effect, you can never ever see your father again, and nor can anyone else except us in the home. So he's dying, and sorry, bye. It makes me very angry, because I think, at what point did this become acceptable in our society? The fear of COVID has taken away our common sense, our humanity, and our reason. And I am just one of millions. But I was so upset. I understand the home has to follow rules, and the staff, I cannot praise them enough. They are wonderful people, and they don't want to be telling people they can't come and see their loved ones. They didn't want to tell me that was it. Anyway, I was terribly, terribly upset and very angry. Coming home, I spent that evening crying and talking to my brothers and friends, and then I decided. I was sitting here on my pink sofa talking to a palliative care nurse friend, and I looked from my vantage point and saw that actually the table could be moved and my father could come here, and the doors into the garden would be just perfect for him. He loves gardening, he loves gardens. So I have decided to bring him home and bring him here. So the end story is that things have moved very fast. The home is really helpful. We're going to bring him out. I'm expecting a hospital bed in a couple of days. We're looking into transferring him as soon as possible, and he will be here and he will die here, and he will be with me, with family, and my brothers will come and see him, and he won't die completely on his own, and even his older sister, who's 90, will be able to come and see him. And that is the way people should go, if they can. Now I'm going to talk to you about the Zen Garden. Marie, my lovely colleague and friend Marie, and I have been asked to create a Zen Garden up at the Aaron Exact Community Interest Company, which is a peer-led relapse prevention project. So it's run from some 2 or 3 enormous industrial greenhouses where the people there grow vegetables and chilies and make sauces and foods and sell them. And because of my work with addiction through the Addicts and Those Who Love Them exhibition, I've met a couple of people from there and painted them, and I just think they're fabulous. They are such real people. So I've joined them. I've joined Aaron Exact, even though I have no addiction problems. But I've joined them to do lost conversations and artwork and to be a listening ear, a holistic listening ear for whoever needs it. But we thought that it would be a really good idea for Marie and I to create a Zen garden on scrubby kind of wasteland next to a beekeeper's thing. And we've started doing that. So as soon as that is finished, we will open it for people to come and just chill. Heaven knows how it will end up. Heaven knows how we'll do it, but we will, and it's really good fun. So I'm going to show you a little bit about that. Day one, Marie there is going to go up the ladder, and I'm going to pass her fencing so that we can put it on the roof here and create our roof. That's what we're going to do today. Yeah. So have at it, as they say. Excuse me while I take off my microphone.
Okay, Marie.
Okay, TC, let's go.
Okay, darling. Right. Now. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to probably.
This is actually really heavy.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna have to be.
Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, see, hold that and bring it over.
You need to. Yeah, unwind the bastard.
Well,
Oh, okay. Do that then. You might.
well, to bring it over and then. No, that doesn't work. No, it doesn't work.
Yeah, that's the one. You're gonna have to do that. You're gonna just bring the pocket. Sorry, don't swear.
I think.
That's wonderful. Okay, stop. Now you see that bit that you just like put on there.
Yeah, just get the.
Before you do that, let's
Oh, we need an entrance, don't we?
so
Would the entrance be here?
maybe it would.
I think it would.
Okay, that's really let's get this.
And then you were saying that these are cut. Here.
They should cut. Okay, go on, have a go.
Where shall I cut? I wonder whether we should have it all covered here and come in. No, that's off-putting, isn't it? No, I think we can have that covered and maybe 3 here.
I think we could have it covered. We could have so we have another one over here.
Yeah.
So this bit is covered, and then this is kind of like the entrance.
That's the entrance. Okay.
So yeah. We needed. I tell you what we do need is some stakes, just to stake that down into the ground. Yeah.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I'll go and see if they've got any lock things. I'll turn Marie and I have both been stung by bees.
Yes, on my bum, and
Poor Marie.
and you on your arm.
That's right. Because, bless them, there's a beekeeper's just next to where we're working, and of course there are going to be bees around. So we've brought in all the fencing that we're cutting up to use for the roof.
Yep.
Inside here, we're laying it out, but that's great, except it's really hot because this is a massive greenhouse.
Yeah.
So this is us having a bit of a break.
Bit of a break, but it's good. We're on the second part of the roof now, aren't we? So we're just doing the second section, and it's it's good.
And we found bolt cutters which are getting through cutting the wire on these fences so satisfyingly. But this is all about Zen. So
Zen.
Zen bolt cutters.
Yeah.
Oh, that was one finger shooting
It
Zen.
wasn't one finger shooting Zen, Mert. It was the one finger shooting Zen.
We're going to do
We're
that for
going
you
to
in a
do
minute.
that in a minute. Right then. Hey! Yeah. Hey! Yeah. Hey! Hey! Shoo. Yeah. Shoo. Yeah. Shoo. Yeah. Hey! Hey! Hey!
That final bit there was the one finger shooting Zen, which was something that was taught to us by Sifu Tim Franklin, who I highly recommend. He taught us Qigong and Marie Kung Fu for many years, and that is one of the most powerful exercises that he taught me, at least. I mean, Marie is much better at it all than I am, but it's very powerful. So in the Zen Garden, we just decided we'd do the one finger shooting Zen, and yeah, it was powerful and fun. Now let's go into the studio to see the portrait of Rafe and Anita. Here is the studio, and you can see that the light is fading now, and the birds are still shouting as they do, bless their hearts. Those were put on here by my son-in-law, and we call them love handles. Let's go in and see where the painting is. Here it is. Anita Rolls, my sister-in-law, and Rafe, my older brother. This is a wedding present, and it's 3 years late. But because they're nice people, they have never complained. So I've got a few more things to finish on here. I've got Rafe's hand, which I haven't done yet. I don't know what a hand looks like from that angle, so I'm going to get somebody to sit and pose for me. I'm going to make that line stronger, which divides the top from the bottom, the floor from the ceiling, and I think I'll just leave it white. And maybe that's it, actually. Oh my goodness, yes, my brother needs his wedding ring. Anita has hers. So that's nearly finished, and 3 years late, but jolly good nonetheless. Well, that's all for this update, and have a most lovely day or night wherever you are, whatever time it is. There will be more updates following, and a lot of them will include Dad, and knowing me, there'll be more artwork created around Dad being here. So we'll see how that transpires. There'll be more artwork for the addiction exhibition, and there will be a great deal more fun in the Zen Garden. So I look forward to seeing you next time. If you go onto my website at antoniarolls.co.uk, you can sign up for my newsletter, which comes out every 2 weeks and is fun and informative like me. So I know you'll be longing to do that, and I don't blame you. So I will see you next time. Bye.